If it's nice out, then like even if it's like a weekday, people will still come out.
That's true. I wasn't expecting this many people to be here.
Yeah, especially for a weekend. Okay, well I'm filming.
Okay, hi.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, what is your name and where are you from, first of all?
Elena, Forest Hills, Queens.
Oh, Forest Hills, Queens.
Forest Hills, Queens.
Now, what is the difference between Queens and Manhattan, in your opinion?
Queens, the streets are all fucked up, which I kind of like.
Uh-huh.
But the Queens, it's like Manhattan, there's like like grids, and then Queens, it's like they're all diverging, and then there's some spots that just there's no roads and it's dumb. And Manhattan's not like that. Manhattan's it's like
It's more organized.
It's like you can find your way around.
Yeah.
Queens is impossible to find around.
Okay, now, there's a lot of people moving out of New York. Do you know anyone who has left New York and where are they going?
I've known people that left New York for college.
Uh-huh.
Are coming back. I've never known people that have left New York just
to move
leave
away?
for COVID.
Yeah.
I never really knew people that.
But don't a lot of New Yorkers move to Florida too, though?
Do they really?
That's what I heard.
Huh.
I mean, one of my neighbors moved to Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I never do that. I mean, if I had to choose, I would move to like LA or Florida or something. But I feel like if you wanted to move away from New York, Florida feels like the opposite. It's just like expansive and warm, and everybody's like nobody's moving. I feel like in Florida, that's where all the old people go.
Right. Now, where would you be if you weren't in New York?
I think I would be in like Los Angeles or somewhere kind of like. Honestly, I think I would be Amish or in Los Angeles.
Amish?
Amish.
You mean like Pennsylvania?
I think so. My friend told me she moved to Canada and there are a bunch of Amish people there, and that got me thinking I want to be Amish.
So they're the ones who don't use electricity.
Yeah, and they like ride around in horses and shit, and they like help people. They like ride around in their little carriages, and they go around and they like you can hire them to like fix stuff like
They're good with their hands.
Yeah.
And they're also they live naturally.
Yes.
So you don't deal with like sort of artificialness that we live with.
No, it's a little scary. Also, I don't even know how I would like. I feel like if I was Amish, I'd still be depressed. But
It might help.
It might help.
Why?
Yeah.
You said you're depressed. Why are you depressed? If
Oh,
anything,
I don't know,
if any
actually.
reason. Have you always been depressed, or is it something
It
recent?
started in like 4th grade, being depressed, and it just never stopped. It got worse, and then it got better, it was worse. But it's just always been like a thing for me.
Did something happen to you to make you depressed?
I don't think so.
Were you bullied or anything like that?
Yeah.
Did that have anything to do with it?
Yes. I think a lot of things actually had to do with being depressed. So basically, I actually don't remember any of 3rd grade. Like, so that was weird. And then after 3rd grade, I started getting like really weird. But I don't remember 3rd grade. And then I started getting like, if you look at my writing, like when I was a kid, I would have like I would write a lot, and I would have these like notebooks, and you would look at like like in 3rd grade, it was like I looked at my old notebooks, and it was like one time I went to the park with my family, and then the next, like in 4th grade, it would be like I feel like there's a pit in my stomach that's never gonna come out, and I feel like I'm dying. It's like, like what happened in between that, which I don't know. But yeah, depression's just kind of something that helps me almost.
So you keep a diary?
No.
No diary.
Not right now.
I actually interviewed another guy, I think it was last week, and he also had depression. But he said he used the energy from his depression and he turned it around. He kind of made it, I don't know, he kind of motivated himself through the depression.
Absolutely.
Because you can like kind of turn it around.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll be able to do that.
I think that negative energy isn't bad. And I think I spent a while trying to convince myself that positive energy is the only thing that matters, and I think I'm afraid of positive energy when I'm feeling negative, and negative energy when I'm feeling positive, and actually I need both. I feel like being depressed cures depression a lot of the time. And I also think I might have gotten my depression from my parents, because I'm looking at them more and more, and I'm realizing that just like the things that they, like I'm an artist, I do art, and both my parents are artists, but I don't think they went really far with it. And they seem always somewhat unimpressed by my art because I think it's what they can do, but they just didn't.
What kind of art do you make?
Every type of art.
Drawing,
Yes,
painting,
sometimes.
sketching? I got another artist on my videos as well.
Really?
His name is Santana. He sells artwork over there sometimes. And he draws on the subway. And then he brings it here and he sells it.
Draws people on the subway.
No, he draws like, I don't even know what he draws, but like, he has his like Instagram thing on. But no, I don't think he draws people. I think he just draws like art, like, I don't know, paintings and stuff. So, New Year's Eve is coming up. What do you have planned?
I don't know.
What do you think you would be outdoors, indoors? Would you be going to sleep early, staying up late?
I think I might go to sleep early.
Okay, so you're not gonna do the countdown.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I might just like let it pass while I sleep. But I'm actually not sure. I think I'll just wing it. I'm sure there's something going on. Like I feel like if I go here, there's always just somebody doing some shit.
Yeah.
Like, so that might be fun. But then I just might stay home.
Now let me go back a little bit
Okay.
to Queens. What are some places do you feel that people should visit in Queens?
I don't know. I don't visit a whole lot of places in Queens.
Flushing Meadow Park?
What?
Flushing Meadow Park?
How about, okay, Willow Lake is magical. Willow Lake, I'm pretty sure there are fairies there. If fairies exist, they're there.
Where is that at?
It's in Forest Hills.
Is it?
Yeah, Willow Lake. I think I might have almost died there, but also it might have just been paranoia. I was on acid in there,
Oh,
and it was like the best experience. So yeah,
What other kind of drugs do you do other than acid?
just weed. I just like weed and psychedelics. I've done like coke and Xanax, but they're not. I just like weed. And
You drink too?
Sometimes.
Do you do that stuff because you're depressed, or what's the reason for it?
Well, I like LSD because it helps me feel things, kind of. Not like that, but like weed and psychedelics help me feel sort of exactly what I'm feeling. I feel sort of more true to myself. It feels like everything else is kind of falling away, and it's just really what matters. And that's what I realize sometimes. And meditation helps with that too. I do a lot of meditation, and then at that moment it just becomes clear that I've been just kind of going in circles and convoluting everything to mask what I actually want to do that I'm scared to do.
Now, would you mind if I asked you, are you on anything right now?
No.
Okay. Now, one of the questions I like to ask people is, how did peer pressure affect you? Were you peer pressured into doing drugs? Were you peer pressured into drinking?
Yes. I think peer pressure?
Were you like, did your friends talk you into it?
No.
Or did you like sort of want
Right
to do
off
it
the
yourself?
bat, I was like, I wanted to do all the drugs. But I mean, that affected things because people thought it was cool. Honestly, I think the thing that that really affected me the most with drugs was when it's the competitiveness of people that are like addicted to drugs. Like I feel like two people addicted to like benzos or something talking about benzos is like they're just trying to make it seem like they're the most addicted. Like it and I was kind of getting into that. Like I feel like a lot of people who start doing drugs, like teenagers, kind of get this like I kind of want to do it all kind of thing, where it's like they feel ashamed if they don't know a certain thing about drugs or anything like that, and it just
You want to outdo your friends.
I used to, and I realized that's not because it's with any addiction, like eating disorders too. I just had a struggle with like when I was I've had a lot of struggles with eating disorders and stuff, and there's that same competition with every addiction. There's just not enough kind of feeling, and that's honestly what affected me because I was assuming that what I was doing wasn't enough, you know.
Where are you at now with the eating disorder? Are you eating normally?
I went to eating disorder treatment, and I don't think you ever really recover from an eating disorder. I don't think an eating disorder ever goes away even when you start eating normally, because it's just the distorted thoughts around eating. It's everything surrounding eating, and everything's kind of connected to that. So, so around eating, I used to sort of restrict on purpose, and I went to residential, a treatment program for that.
What did you have for breakfast and lunch today? And what, have you had dinner yet?
No, I woke up at around like 2-ish today. 'Cause
So
my
that was
sleep
your
schedule's
breakfast
off.
afternoon.
What?
So you were eating your breakfast in the afternoon.
Yeah,
What did you have?
bagel, butter.
That was it?
Yeah,
That's a meal?
yes.
That's not very nutritious.
Is it not?
No.
I had
You have to have your well, some people say you should stay away from bagels entirely.
Why?
I don't know. They said it's like carbohydrates, I think it is.
Yeah, but those are good. I mean, that gives you energy, right?
No, all the things that taste good
Yeah.
are bad for you. Well, vegetables, they say you're supposed to eat a lot of.
Yeah.
Fruits, that
Yes.
kind of thing. Bagels, I've had people tell me don't eat it.
You need bagels.
Or
I
bread.
need
People tell me not to eat bread. People tell me not to eat rice. People tell me not to eat noodles.
Because they're carbohydrates?
Yeah.
You need those though.
I don't know. I'm not a nutritionist, so. But people, they tell me that. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Do you make social media? Do you make videos? Do you post pictures? Do you do anything like that?
I used to like social media. I used to have like a Twitter account that I like to post jokes on, but it was just like not fun for me anymore.
So you quit that?
I deleted that, and then I used to have Instagram too. And I changed my username to something really weird and confusing with like a lot of letters, and then I deleted all of my posts because I just kind of wanted it to be like a communication thing rather than like it was just stressful. Like I would tell myself that I would just post whatever I wanted on my social media, but then as soon as I started, what am I saying? Like I would tell myself like I don't have to delete all the photos on my Instagram because I was debating doing that. I would just be like, well, I can just do whatever I want. But that's honestly not something I wanted to worry about, like the social media, and it was blocking something from me. It was like I was using all my creativity on something to gain validation from others, but I didn't really want that.
So you said you're an artist. Do you post that stuff onto Instagram or Twitter or anything?
Oh, I did a little bit, but I deleted all of them.
You deleted it.
But yeah, I post my art sometimes on social media.
Do you have any kind of following?
Following?
Yeah, like,
followers?
followers. Yeah.
Just like friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
So nobody like, like thousands and hundreds of followers.
No.
Nothing like that. What about YouTube? You make any YouTube videos?
Haven't.
No. Did you want to share with us your social media?
No.
No TikTok, no Instagram name, username.
No, none of those.
All right.
Actually, honestly, take the Instagram.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So it's HHH
Uh huh.
HHH
Yeah.
G HHH HH HHHHH HHHHH HH.
How on earth did you come up with that name?
I don't
You just
know.
like just
I just-
went crazy with the keyboard.
Yeah, I was just gonna do a bunch of H's, but then I decided to spice it up with a G.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not got any specific meaning to it.
No,
All
it
right.
was 24, so I could remember it. There's 24 digits because that's my
Right.
favorite.
All right. Hopefully somebody will be able to figure that out and follow you, or
Yeah.
check out some of your. Do you have your artwork on there now or no?
No, nothing's posted on it.
Okay.
But yeah, check it out. It's great.
All right. Now, so are you a student right now?
Yes.
Tell me about what's going on with the classes.
Oh, I am just. So I had to retake senior year, so now I'm just trying to get credits and like leave, and see what's happening with that. And it's weird because of COVID. I have to go. It's like A week and B week at school, so I have to like. It's just weird and different. It's the social aspect is better because nobody's talking to each other, so I can just focus on the schoolwork. But yeah,
So you're not in the classroom.
I am.
You are.
So yeah, so there's like 1 week where I'm in the classroom and I go, and then all we do is take the school computers and go on Google Classroom, and then at home we also just take our computers at home and go on Google Classroom. So I actually don't see the point in going to school physically because there's nothing, we don't do anything different.
It's like an online. How do you turn in your assignments? You email it?
But
You transfer it as a file? Is that how it works?
no, you just it's like they post the assignments and then you click edit on the document and then you edit it and type your thing in and then you click turn in on the button and then it turns in.
Oh, okay. What about tests? How does that work?
We don't have tests.
No tests?
No tests.
So how are you graded then?
By our homework, our assignments.
So your assignments will determine your grade.
Yeah.
How are you doing grade-wise right now?
Pretty good. Honestly, I just have to get like a couple credits and then I'm leaving in the spring.
What's following that? What are your plans after that? Once you get your degree.
I have no idea.
You have no idea? You don't have you're not going to college or anything?
I don't know. I'm not applying, so I'm assuming no.
So you're just going to take it easy for a while?
I don't know.
Just hang out?
Maybe I won't.
Are you staying?
My dog has a bleached tail. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just a white tail?
That's
Did they
scary.
bleach it? That's scary.
Call 311. Now, yeah, so a lot of people, when they're like graduating high school, they're like, oh yeah, when I graduate from high school, I'm leaving town or I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to experience something else. You don't have any plans like that?
I was thinking about
Or they want to get their own place with some of their friends. What do you want to do?
what do I want to do?
Yeah.
Like not logistically planning, just anything I could do.
Yeah.
I would want to like go on a road trip. Just like hitchhike, I guess.
By yourself or with people?
Like by myself or with people, either of those. Okay, ideally we're talking. Ideally, I don't fucking know. I would want to do something with art. I don't know. I just feel like whatever's in front of me is what's gonna happen. I'm not sure if I have an ideal thing that's gonna happen. I don't know what I want.
So you're gonna stay with your parents?
I want to know what I want.
Okay. Now, what is the dating scene looking like in New York?
Oh, in my life or in New York?
In your life in New York, in your social circle, anything?
In New York, I'm not sure. I don't pay attention that much. In my life, like nothing. I don't really, yeah.
Guys don't approach you and say, hey, what's up, what's going on? Nothing like that?
Yeah, they do.
How do you respond to that? And what are their approaches? What can you tell us about that? Are you turned off by it? Are you impressed by their what do you call it?
Advances?
Yeah, or their motivation or their how would you call it? Taking the initiative. Are you impressed by that?
I think I am.
Are you?
Yeah. I think I'm impressed by, people like taking the initiative and then also just the duality of it, just kind of having a healthy relationship to taking initiative and standing back. Because also I have trouble with that, so it's impressive if somebody can do that. I have a tendency to like stand back way too far and then just like go ahead with like everything in life. Just like go straight ahead and not really think that much. And then I stand back a little bit too much, and then I just have trouble taking initiative with things. So when somebody else can take initiative, it just feels like good.
Can you remember an instance of when a guy approached you and you were impressed by it? Something he said, the way he approached you, anything like that?
Well, let me think about that.
Because sometimes I'll see guys like approach girls like here in this park, and I always wonder what in the world are they saying and how successful was it? Did this guy actually get anything out of it? Did he get her phone number? Did he not get her phone number?
Let me think.
Well, first of all, let me ask you this: what would you do if like some guy just randomly came up to you and said, "Hey, you're cute. Can we become
I would
friends?"
say come sit.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it depended if it was.
So you're
like,
not turned off by that?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right.
But I would think, honestly, thinking about it, well, recently there was somebody who was like, I remember, okay, so like earlier in the day, there was like a bunch of people playing music. I ended up like dancing and stuff. And then later, I was having trouble getting home, and I was like, the subways were like all trapped and stuff. Like they just turned that shit off for like no reason. So I was all trapped. He pulled up in his car, and he's like, "Hey, I remember you from the thing. Like you were dancing with the violin and everything." Because apparently he was watching. I did kind of like that he was offering.
So did you actually get in the car or no?
Yes, I got in the car.
He drove
which
you
was
home?
Fucked up. I think. Well, actually,
Well, that's kind of like
that.
hitchhiking anyway, right?
What?
That's kind of like hitchhiking anyway, right?
Yeah, and I was terrified. Also, I was like, just like.
You didn't really
scared.
know him that well.
No, I didn't know him at all. But it ended up being really nice, and
Really?
it ended up just being really.
So people are not as creepy as we believe they are.
They might be.
Oh, they are too?
But I remember, yeah. Well, I remember it was just kind of. He was just nice.
Now, can you think of an instance where a guy said the wrong thing or did the wrong
Yes.
thing?
Well, there was a while, because I'm bisexual right now, and I actually don't think, I think gender and sexuality are bullshit, and everyone's gay, and nobody has any gender. But, you know, before I had that opinion, I was out as gay, you know. I was kind of, I'd been repressing it for so long, and it just came out, so I was gay for a while. And that was, a lot of guys just wouldn't accept that answer. Like, they would
They tried to turn you straight.
Yes! All the time!
They're like, you just need the right guy,
would
right?
question me about
Yeah.
that. And, like, it was like, people would say, like, okay, well, have you ever had sex with a guy before? Was he big enough? And it's like, can you just, I don't...
Yeah.
Like, it was just
So
honestly,
you don't want to hear that from them.
oh, God, no. I mean, it was just this kind of... It was uncomfortable, and it was
They're too
entitled,
pushy.
and... God, I don't know. That was fucked up. And it made me feel just not listened to at all.
Yeah, you tuned out from when he started saying that.
Yeah. Well, people would just kind of... It felt like I wasn't worth anything if I couldn't have sex with them.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have sex with anyone.
Yeah. That's definitely the wrong approach to take. Now let me ask you this. In the gay world, they have the top and the bottom. Which one are you?
Oh, I think I'm both, but I'm definitely more of a bottom. But, like, I think I could be a switch, actually.
Yeah.
I'm for sure more of a bottom. No.
That's very interesting. Dating apps, do you use any?
I used to have Tinder.
What can you tell me about Tinder?
It's funny. I think people are always embarrassed if they're on Tinder. And people are like, I downloaded this as a joke. Like,
Has anything good ever come out of Tinder?
have I ever met anybody off Tinder? I actually don't think I've met anyone off
You've
Tinder.
never met anybody off of that.
No. I used to like talk to people.
So would you say it was a waste of time?
No.
No?
No.
So you did get something out of it.
Somewhat.
So but you could have conversations with people on TikTok too, though.
TikTok.
You don't need to go on Tinder to talk to people.
Sure.
Or Instagram, right? A lot of people are actually talking on Instagram too.
Yeah.
All right, now,
I've met a couple of people off Instagram actually.
did you?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Like, well,
They just sent you a message and say, hey, what's up?
I sent somebody I know recently. I sent them a message while I was in the eating disorder treatment,
Uh-huh.
and that was weird because he thought it was a catfish because I wouldn't FaceTime him or send any photos. I was just like, yeah.
So you actually ended up meeting him.
Yes.
What happened with that?
He has a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend?
Yeah.
So he was trying to get with you while he was with the girl?
No, it was complicated.
Or he just wanted to meet?
It was like he was like pretending that he was like I don't know. Like he definitely wasn't trying to get with me.
So you
but
still
I think
talk
he
to him
liked
or no?
Me, but he was talking to me, but it was kind of
Yeah.
I think I was like I don't know. It was weird, but it was not. I wasn't seeing him. It was just this weird fucking thing where I met him once, and then I don't know what's happening. Like, I like him, but I don't even know what's happening in his life, and I do kind of want to be with him, like
Really?
a lot. Yes.
Okay.
Jesus, but
So he's got some positive traits.
yes.
What did you like about him, first of all? Is he friendly? Is he kind? What drew you in? Was he cute?
Yeah.
So he was cute.
Well, but it was just like, I don't know what exactly. I just liked a lot of things about him. There was a lot of little things.
So there's still hope for him.
Hopefully.
Okay, that's good. Maybe he'll hitchhike with you.
Yeah, I liked
Somewhere.
how he was thinking. You could see in his head, right before he said something, that he was like thinking. It was this weird space before he would say anything, where it was just like he could say everything, but he had to narrow it down.
Uh-huh.
And I liked that.
What motivates you in life?
Creativity. It's just that creative energy, especially when I dance sometimes. Sometimes
Wait, are you a dancer?
I used to do ballet, and I liked that, but I didn't, and it was because well, it's just too, like, you had all of these, like, positions, like, you have to do, like, this and this, and I just wanted to move, but it's, most of ballet, I felt like, especially at the start when you're learning, is just, like, staying still, but I like dancing a lot.
I get a lot of dancers on this channel.
Do you really?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think there must have been like 3 or 4 of them. Did
Ballet
you want to do
dancers?
anything? I don't know what they are. I just asked them if they're
Yeah,
dancers.
yeah, because I actually went to ballet school around here.
Did you?
Yeah, I got scouted when I was in like 3rd grade for
Really?
ballet.
Okay.
Yes. And then I went to that ballet school, but then after 5th grade, they start like cutting people if they're not good enough.
So you got cut.
I got cut.
Wait, did you want to do anything on this camera right now to dance?
No.
Okay. That's what most people say as well, so that's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
No. I don't dance.
Okay.
I just like to dance. It's just creativity. I just
So
do it all the time.
you're done with the dancing now?
No.
No, you're still in?
I mean, not as a career, but it's just something that like keeps me up, like my energy.
Yeah.
It just keeps my energy
Like a
up all the
hobby?
time. What?
Like a hobby?
Like, whenever I feel like I can't do anything, or whenever I'm thinking, I just dance, because when I'm just walking down the street and I start dancing, it's just like, it's just that energy, that creative energy that kind of trumps everything. It's like a sun. It's just, it's like everything, and everything that you thought was something that was a blockage, it's not.
Are you only doing ballet or other kinds of dance?
I'm not doing any type of dance.
No, I mean like when you do dance.
Oh,
What kind of dance?
I don't know. I just dance.
So nothing
just
specific.
Just like you would do it at a party or something. Like just with no music. Sometimes.
Okay, so
I
how?
also. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, so also I like to go to the shows at Tompkins Square Park and dance. Those are really fun, and I have a lot of friends there, and it's really supportive.
Can you describe Tompkins Square Park? I've never been there.
Tompkins Square Park is, well, there's a lot of shows there. There's 2 bands that I like there. There's Pink Clouds and Hello Mary that I like because they're good. And I like, well, the Pink Clouds show, there's like a lot of music. It's really energetic. Everyone's always dancing. There's like fucking puppets and shit everywhere. Like, it's cool. And it's just always high energy, and there's always people there. It's like a big ordeal all the time whenever they play. So that's cool. And I like going to those.
Still now during the pandemic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you finished?
Yes.
Okay. Next question. How important is marriage to you, if at all? Skip anything you don't want to answer.
How important is marriage to me? I think everyone has a certain relationship to marriage, so it could be a statement not to, and it could be a statement to get married. I think it depends on your relationship with marriage, like your personal relationship with marriage.
So is it not a high priority for you?
It's not like a, no.
Okay, next
I
question.
could live without being married.
Okay. Now, ancestry, how important is that to you? You know how nowadays a lot of people are doing their DNA test and then trying to find out where they came from? Is that important to you at all?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
So you would do the test if you could.
Yeah. I think so.
All right.
I think generational trauma is important.
Yeah. Now, where have you been? States, countries, anything like that?
I used to travel a lot when I was younger. I've been to a lot of like a lot of countries in Europe.
Yeah.
We used to go on the Disney cruise when I was younger. So we'd go to a lot of places. We went to like Bermuda and the other islandy place that starts with a B, Bermuda and
Bahamas?
the Bahamas.
Right.
We used to go to those, and then we went to like Iceland and Rome and stuff, and Italy, which is Rome, and just stuff like that, which was fun.
Anything stand out to you?
Iceland.
Iceland?
Stood out. Yeah.
What was so in a good way or in a bad way?
In a good way.
Okay, tell us what's good about Iceland.
It's just interesting. It's like this weird other planet. Like you can always see the weather coming before it happens.
Really?
The weather's fucked up there. It's super weird. It's so cool. It's like there's these big like waves of rain, kind of, and you can see them coming, but it's just these clouds that come by and then it rains and it goes, which is so different than New York. In New York, it just feels like when it rains, this is what's happening, and it's never gonna go away until it does. It feels like you can see when the rain is gonna stop in Iceland, but here it feels like it feels similar. The weather feels similar to the passage of time here because you can't really see when it's gonna go or where it was. It's just a memory.
Okay. Next question. Where would you like to go in the future?
Like
Countries, states,
geographic-
anything like that?
I think I want to go to California.
California?
I think
Why?
that's cool, like LA, like Lana Del Rey or something. Yeah.
Because it's warmer.
Yeah. And I've never been there. I think it'd be cool.
It's got nice weather.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you expecting from LA?
I don't know.
Cool people, nice houses. What are you expecting? Good food, bad food?
Maybe warmth. I would also, people just talk about LA so much. I would want to go, because this is like the place that people talk about a lot. And then I'd want to go to LA, which is on the other side of the country, and it's also another place that people talk about.
You gotta drive a lot out there, though.
Do you really?
Yeah,
I
there's
could
no
walk.
subway system. San Francisco, you can walk. LA, you have to drive.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll
Or
get one
maybe-
of those like horses, the chariot things like the Amish people do.
Yeah.
There's a solution.
Yeah, LA, I kind of like it in some ways, but San Diego's cool too.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been to both. Yeah, LA's like more spread out, so that's why you have to drive. And the weather's really nice. It only rains about 3 months out of the year. 9 months it's dry. And it doesn't get quite as hot as New York. They get the dry heat instead of the humid heat, which is probably what you saw in Italy. The weather's going to be similar to Italy because I think it's the same kind of climate. LA has like a lot of people moving there from the Midwest and the South. You get a lot of Mexicans, you get a lot of Asians out there. Yeah, and the weather's nice. Like I said, it's a little bit cheaper to live there than it is to live here. I found the people to be slightly more friendly.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
San Diego's a little bit cheaper, so if you can't afford LA, then San Diego's a good option as well.
Where's San Diego?
San Diego's about 2 hours south of LA.
Oh, California still.
Yeah, California.
I know.
It's near the Mexican border, actually.
Really?
Yeah. It's only probably maybe like half an hour from the Mexican border.
I've been to Mexico actually. I forgot that I did.
Did you? Where'd you go,
Yeah.
Cancun?
I don't remember. I was so young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people like in LA and San Diego, they'll go down to Mexico for the weekend to party, and then they'll go back. Like especially like the younger kids, because like they have less restrictions on the drinking. So a lot of
Mexico?
Mexico.
Really? What's
So-
the age limit?
Huh?
What's the age
I think
limit?
I don't even think there is an age limit. Because I was in Cancun once, and I saw a lot of like high school kids there for spring break,
Just drinking.
and they were just drinking, and it's like almost like buffet drinking. So
Buffet drinking?
yeah, you just pay one price and you just drink as much as you want. So there was a lot of like binge drinking that I witnessed
I
when I
don't
was
drink
there.
too often, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why they go down to Mexico, to Tijuana, actually. But not so much anymore because of the pandemic. But before they used to. All right, next question. What did you do during the lockdown? Were you studying?
No. Um, just hanging out. I
Just
think.
hanging out? Were you going out a lot, staying in?
I was staying in mostly.
You invited people over?
No. I was at home with my my mom, my dad, and my sister.
So how'd you keep busy? Did you play video games? Did you work out? What'd you do?
Wait, when was the pandemic?
The
again?
March and April.
March and April. I remember being on my phone a lot, like looking at like quarantine memes or something. Like people were just joking about it, so it felt like a shared experience. But yeah, I just remember being on my phone a lot and just like, well, kind of feeling like it was like a snow day or something. Like it was somewhat exciting.
Yeah. All right, next question. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Do you see yourself in your own apartment? Have you got a car? Are
I
you
see
married?
myself
What are you?
doing something.
Uh-huh.
Like creatively, definitely working with other people, kind of having a weird ambition. Like, I don't know.
That's fine.
Let me think about myself 5 years ago. I definitely am gonna have a drastically different perspective on life.
Still living at home? Moved out?
I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I think moved out.
Hopefully working a full-time job?
Why hopefully? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Now let me ask you this.
Yes.
Is Facebook still relevant?
No.
Why not?
I
What turns you off about Facebook?
I've never been on Facebook. The only people I really know who use Facebook are like old people, like my mom.
So your peers don't use it and therefore you had no reason to sign up for it.
Yes.
So Facebook is done.
Facebook is done. It's over with.
Yeah. All right, very nice. Now if I were to give you 3 wishes, what would they be? Have I asked you this already or no?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
3 wishes. I feel like I might only need 1.
Okay, go ahead with the one.
I don't know what it is.
You're not greedy, that's good.
What?
I said you're not greedy, that's good. Some people that the first thing they say is I want 1,000 more wishes. I think I had 2 people say that today, just today.
I would want to. Oh fuck! I don't know. I would want to. I'm tempted to say I would want to know something, but I don't think I want to know things. I think maybe I would want. Love.
That's good. That's something that you can't buy with money.
Oh.
And love will bring you everything else that you would want.
You're right.
Now, what is the weirdest thing that you've seen or heard in this park?
I think. Oh, let me think. Seen or heard?
You said you come here often, right?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's so many things going on in this park and there's all kinds of characters. Did you see that guy in the wheelchair that was screaming at people a few minutes ago?
No, what happened?
No, he was just like cussing people out and screaming at them. Well, first he was asking them for money, and if they wouldn't give him money, he would scream at them and cuss them out.
Well, there's maybe not the weirdest thing, but there is.
We can skip this if you can't think of anything.
Yeah, maybe we'll skip
Okay,
it.
next
I
question.
can't think of any.
Winter is now coming, and it's
Yes.
getting much colder.
Yes.
So the chances of us being out here like this are going to be smaller and smaller. What do you got planned for the winter? You're gonna stay inside? You're gonna still keep coming out? What's gonna go on?
I think I might keep coming out.
So the coldness is not gonna stop you?
No. I can just wear snow pants.
Uh-huh.
Those are warm.
What kind of places are you gonna be going to? Still here or somewhere else? Another park?
Maybe still here. I'm hoping that maybe I find it different. I was thinking about getting a job this winter.
Oh yeah?
I'm
What
not sure.
what else?
Well, okay, there's this place I would want to go to. There's this place that just opened up called Prince Tea House that my mom had a dream about, I think. And like I took that as a sign, so I think I might want to ask them if they're hiring. And then I would want to I would want to work at like a witch shop, like one of those. They're called metaphysical supply stores, which I think is stupid, kind of, because metaphysically supply, you know. But yeah, I would want to work at a metaphysical supply store. That's
Are
what
you
they
a
call-
tea drinker as well?
I like tea.
What kind of tea do you drink?
I like chamomile tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't drink tea, but
Don't.
I know a lot of people do.
How come?
Oh, it's because of the caffeine.
Well, there's
I don't
chamomile
drink
doesn't
stuff with
have,
caffeine.
like
Yeah.
herbal tea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't have caffeine.
I haven't tried that yet. Maybe I'll try that. Do you recommend anything for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Like chai tea, but with no milk.
Yeah.
Or
I think I've heard of that.
chamomile.
Now, next question.
Okay.
Can you do any impersonations?
Let me think. I can do an impersonation of a staff at my old residential. You don't know her. Her name's Peggy. I did a great impression of her.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Elena, you need to get your laundry done because if you don't finish your laundry, then you're going to have to stay home from the outing. Thank you.
Great, great. Maybe once I upload this, you can send it to her and she can watch the whole thing.
She would hate that.
Or send it to someone who knows her, and then
I'll totally do that. Okay,
y'all
cool.
can laugh about it together. Absolutely.
That's alright. That's the only impression I can do.
That's good enough for me. Some people can't even do any impression, but it's
I
great.
can do it so well. Okay.
Do you have any special talents other than dancing?
Oh,
Cool.
yes. I can also draw with my feet.
Really?
I'm not gonna do that
wow,
right
that's
now.
awesome.
But I did a thing where I could draw really good pictures with my feet, not using my hands. That's how bored I was.
I really hope you can make a video of that at home and upload it
Yeah.
for the world to see, because
Cool.
that is very impressive. Now, if you were making videos like this, where would you film? Interviewing people.
Interviewing people.
Right.
I think I'd want to do it on like a beach. Like just run up to people on a beach. I think that's when they're the most kind of free-spirited, and then you can catch them off guard.
Like the
And-
Jersey Shore?
Like
Coney
I guess in
Island?
the summer, like Coney Island here.
Uh-huh.
I would want to go up to someone that looks really serene and be like, tell me the last time someone died in your life. And then I think they'll just answer.
Right. Thanks. That's a good answer. So what else would you ask them other than when was the last time someone in your life died?
I would want to say something like kind of like Billy on the Street or something. Honestly, more of, like it would be more about the reaction than the answers. But maybe less mean than Billy on the Street because I think he's mean. Like maybe I would be like if you could describe this moment as a color right now, what would it be? Which it would be red.
That's very artistic.
Thank you.
What kind of videos do you watch? Have I asked you this already?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
What kind of videos do I watch?
Do you watch like art videos, DIY, self-help?
I don't watch a whole lot of videos.
No?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this then. Tattoos. Do you think you would ever want to get any, and what would they be?
Oh, a thing a while ago where I would, if I got a tattoo, I'd want it to be something completely kind of benign and not meaningful at all. So then that thing would gain meaning for me. Like, I don't know, like a weird symbol, but then that feels a little like ritualistic, and maybe I'll accidentally put like a satanic symbol on my body and not know it. So then maybe I would want to do like, I was thinking like a watercolor or something weird. That would just, then it'd be like, well, wait, I have that on my leg. Like, every time I saw a watercolor, it would kind of gain meaning for me. But honestly, that would be if someone put a gun to my head and forced me to get a tattoo. Otherwise, I don't really want a tattoo.
So you're gonna stay natural your whole
I
life.
think so.
That's
Yeah.
good. All right. Let's wrap this video up. We've been doing this for 45 minutes now.
Wow.
Now, did you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Oh, Astrid. You know who you are. Actually, I know 2 Astrids, but the one who's most likely to watch this video, I fucking love you.
All right. So, would you mind if I uploaded this to the internet?
No, I don't mind.
Thank you.